Hi, my name is Chong Yang. I'm here to talk about static. It is about the study of how objects behave when they are not accelerating, whether that means they are standing completely still or moving at a constant velocity. So, static can tell you a lot about the way things behave when you are trying to balance them or when being compressed or stretched. In this video, we are assigned to analyze the equilibrium force and the direction of the force applied on the structure. We have chosen a Backhoe loader stabilizer arm as our structure. A stabilization system is to prevent movement of tractor equipment is in response to digging action and to support the tractor equipment.
Hi, I'm LEONG. This is our project, which is Backhoe loader in 2D. But today our task isn't this. We are more focused in the stabilizer arm in the Backhoe loader in 2D instead of the whole structure of the truck. So in this stabilizer arm, it consists of three structures, which is hydraulic arm, hydraulic shaft, hinge, and the steel bar. So we draw the FPD in these three structures. The first is hydraulic shaft, and the second is hinge, and the third is steel bar. Okay, in this calculation, it involves three systems, which is horizontal force, vertical force, and the moment. The main part is we need to do an assumption that the weight of the truck is at the center, since we can't get appropriate of the centroid point for these trucks. We assume that the weight of the truck is divided evenly into four structures, which is two stabilizer arm and two wheel in front of it.
Hi, my name is Sheng. Today, I'm going to discuss about the stabilizer arm that I mentioned just now. In this system, it consists of four joints, and here we are A, B, C, and D. In each of these joints consists of vertical component and horizontal component. Why every joint having these two components? Because we know that force equilibrium mentioned that every action having a reaction force. So we must assume that this joint having two components, that is vertical component and horizontal component. And in this calculation, I'm going to discuss about 10 components.
Here is the stabilizer arm free body diagram with the label of the FBC, FAD and the FF. And by using the assumption of the curb weight of the truck is 7,221 kg, we could get the FBC and the FAD for the following equation. First of all, we will start from the lower part of the stabilizer arm. It is joint A and B. And in these two joints, having a two component that is AX, AY, BX and BY. And by using the solution we got from the previous FDA and FBC, we can substitute in the equation and we'll get the answer. And by using the value we got from the overall solution, that is FCV and FDA, we are going to solve for the equation for the point C and the point D. And these 2 points also consist of two vertical component and two horizontal component. And after substituting the value, we will get CX, CY and DX, DY, like this solution shown. You guys must be curious why there is positive value and a negative value. If we got a positive value, means that our assumption of the force direction is correct. And if we got a negative value, means that our assumption of the force must be opposite, because there is negative shown in our solution.
Hello, I'm PRAKASH. Now we'll explain the overall conclusion for this free body diagram. So according to the calculation, the stabilizer is oriented with a pad in the horizontal ST, since this case of our pad is facing downwardly, thereby freeing the bar from the plate is causing the force to compress the support bar, therefore allowing the force at the hydraulic bar to tension. To lock the pad downward to its orientation, the latch bar will be seated into notch of the plate with the stabilizer in the above recited orientation. The loader bucket is extended downwardly until the pad is about 15 cm to 20 cm below the level of the front wheel. Since our tractor is supported by our outrigger and pad with backhoe bucket raised, and later on the bucket is manipulated to dig towards the tractor using hydraulic cylinder. Therefore, the force exerted to the pad can be done without exceeding weight limit via calculation along with the modulus of the material strength. Thank you for watching, and please rate us great.